new today. This is such a cool gift. Is it a toy? Yeah, it's a toy. Is it a fidget kind of? Yeah, it's that too. It says ages 8 years and up, but I think it goes all the way up because this is Shashibo. It is a shape-shifting box and it's origami inspired. So it's not made of paper, although it kind of looks like it. And it has 36 rare earth magnets in it. So you move it and it can make up to 70 different shapes. And look how beautiful they are. Also, if you have multiples, those magnets will stick together. So you can have an infinite amount of shapes that you can make with this and really get involved with your children or your grandchildren. A brother and sister could do something together, make them get along. The bottom line, though, is that you're getting 2 of them and they come in their own little box for $29.94. That works out to just about $15 each. And I highly recommend that you look into these online because they're up for some big awards. In fact, best toy of the year for the past couple years, this year also. And see what they're selling for in other places. Here are some of the cool designs that you can make with these. And here's how they come individually boxed. So it starts as, you know, a smaller box, but look what it can turn into. T42187 is your item number. We have 3 different choices for you. We have the elements, that's this one, the earth, and spaced out, if you love space. T42187. I was honored to be able to speak with Kevin Daniels earlier. He is the president of this company, and this is the first day these are being presented here. I love the stories you were telling me about people that bought, hi Kevin, welcome into the show. People bought these for their grandkids and then they ended up ordering some for themselves. So I love that we have the gift of 2 here.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. It really appeals to all ages. What we find is it's very common for us to get an email saying, I bought this for my grandkids, but I also bought it for myself and the whole family. We had an email the other day where it said basically it was the first time I found something where I can get it for everybody from the 11-year-old all the way up to the 75-year-old. So that makes me feel really good that we're putting something out there that can bring joy to the entire family as they get together for the holidays right now.
I love that. Get them off of the video games and get them learning, because although this is super fun, explain to us everything that's happening in the brain and what we're learning and what we're really being exposed to while just having some fun and being creative.
Well, the first thing is you see the artistic symmetry. So each of these designs is very, you know, on itself has a story. This one's called Spaced Out. So if I open that up, what you'll see is there's symmetry when you combine them. But there's over 70 shapes, as you mentioned. So this is just one of the shapes. If I pull this down, this gives you the star. And I was always mesmerized when I saw, what, you can make a cube become a star. That seems impossible. And then there's you know, the hive, for example. This would be like the hive, beehive. If I push this through here. So you have this geometric shapes that just transform as you're playing with it, as you're fidgeting. You can get it all the way into a ball, which is hard to believe in itself. And then if I squeeze that down, it goes into what we call the snake. Or if I fold that over, it becomes half dome. And the magnets that you mentioned, there's 36 rare earth magnets, which means if you have a refrigerator at home, which I think most people do these days, you can just stick it right on any metal surface like that.
That's so cool. Keep them always there, right there on the refrigerator, and then you always know where they are. And the kids can display their artwork and what they've put together and what they've created. How many orders placed now?
Absolutely.
700 orders have already been placed. You must know about this at home because it is all out there. All the toy companies are like, have you heard of Shashibo? Again, that means shape-shifting box. And we are giving you 2 for $29.94. That works out to $15 each. You have your choice of 3 different beautiful pieces of artwork. This one is called Elements. So it's going to have like the trees and almost just like a beautiful, there's like 2 different sides. So look at all that beautiful artwork. Those are the 2 different sides that you're going to get. How many left in this one? 600 remaining. We didn't bring in a lot of these and they are going to be big time. Here's the Earth, most popular. 400 remaining. So one side is the earth, the other side is this cool tie-dye. Only 400 remain there. This is the first presentation. This one is called Spaced Out. 600 remaining there. So if you have someone loving space, definitely pick that one up. How many orders placed now? 1,100 orders have now been placed. This is the first day we're presenting it. You can return through the end of January, but when you're going to have so much fun with this, you're going to get creative. Artists have been coming to you and approaching you and your team and wanting their pieces on here because it takes them into like 3D, these beautiful pieces of art.
Oh yes, I mean you could take two-dimensional art and make it into 3D sculpture because it is art. There's also the geometry. There's the building with it. An example is like this is the elements you were talking about. If I fold this, I get this really strange shape. It doesn't look like much, but because you're having two in the set, you can then combine them, and the magnets bring it together. So another one. This is an example of 4 combined.
Oh wow! And this is 2. Well,
that's 2, the ball and stud.
Kevin,
Perfect.
So incredibly popular. If you want the earth, there's 150 now remaining. These are flying, 500 in the elements, and just a few more in spaced out. These may not last the day. We didn't bring in a ton of them, and you're getting them home for $10 on Easy Pay. 2 of them separately boxed. T42187. Kevin, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations on such a phenomenal toy.
Thank you, Terry. Appreciate it.
Good to have you on the show. We'll be right back with our today's special value. It's all Matt, and I'm the other.
Thank
See you on
you.
the other side of the break. Bye-bye.